Welcome to our Devos. We are talking about the resurrection being real. And we talked about the importance of understanding this because Paul says if the resurrection didn't happen, we should just pack up and go home. Like, we should not be doing this church thing. There's better things for us to be doing with our time, but because of the resurrection, it changes everything. Now, another fortification, another evidence as to the resurrection being real is something I call the guard's failure. We talked about this a little bit yesterday when we talked about the stolen body conspiracy or the body conspiracy. But this one is another one that is too far-fetched for the headlines. So Jesus is crucified. He's put in a tomb borrowed by a rich man, Joseph of Arimathea. The stone in front of the tomb is sealed by the king, meaning nobody was supposed to go there. There was not supposed to be an in and out thing. They wanted his body in there on purpose. The Jews were concerned that something was going to happen with Jesus' body because Jesus said this was going to happen. And Roman soldiers, trained Roman soldiers who were in fact brutal, sadistic, and stronger than most every Jewish citizen at the time, these Roman soldiers were paid to stand guard at Jesus' tomb. So the guard's failure is another huge evidence of the resurrection. Look with me in Matthew chapter 28, verses 2 through 4. We talked about yesterday the conspiracy, but look at the events leading to the conspiracy. It says, "Behold, there was a great earthquake. An angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing white as snow. And for fear of him, the guards trembled and became like dead men." They passed out. I mean, this is a fearful, and this is the hand of God moving, and angels and noise where there was nothing, and it was coming from up. It wasn't something that was happening of people charging. These are trained soldiers. They're the worst. If you want to know how absolutely ruthless and tough the Roman guards were, look at the crucifixion. Look at how unbelievably terrible they treated Jesus and how brutal they were with regard to his execution. Do you think these guys were afraid of some of his disciples? Do you think they were afraid of some of the women that were coming with embalming material? Do you think they were afraid of this? No. They were afraid at the supernatural encounter they had with one of God's angels. So these guards weren't just losers. These guards stood to lose everything in their lives, even their lives. They'd lose their credibility. They'd lose their jobs. They might be, in fact, subjected to some of the torture that they subjected the Lord Jesus Christ to as a result of their dereliction in duties. So what would cause these guards to fail? I'll tell you what. A supernatural movement of God would. A resurrection would. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why the resurrection is real.